previous winner of the Supreme. And as we said in his earlier run, has won the Supreme on 4 occasions, been 29 times in the team. But most probably there'd be a little bit of pressure, Mike.
Yeah, that's right. These are we're down to the final 4 now. These are the team captains. Kevin won it with Preseli Key, and he's away off to the left. Very dangerous competitor.
And again, he's got that second chance. Things didn't go perhaps his way 4 runs back. Knows where things have gone wrong. One slight whistle there to kick him out, and another one.
Got that wonderful underwater whistle that some of the top handlers do. She arrived to the point well. Sheep took off slightly, so he's thrown her out wide to the right.
And wouldn't have said it was the dog's fault there.
No. I hope the judges, well, I'm sure they'll take it into consideration that the dog didn't do anything wrong. She's quite a distance. Tremendous whistler, Kevin. He can get 3 whistles out when most of us can only get 1.
Yeah, and very often works so quietly, really, those kind of whistles. And not very often you will hear him really raising his voice. But his tone of his whistles can alter, and the dogs know.
The dogs do know, yes. Got them coming nice and steady there. To be fair to Kevin, he's not very well. He's got a heavy cold. And he's trying to blow whistles and suck menthol sweets. But I don't think that'll affect his handling.
No, I think once in that post, he'll forget that he's got his cold. And looks like he's got a good line here.
Yeah, he's had a good straight fetch there so far. Gives her the flank, followed by the stop, flank, stop. And each time she gets the stop, she turns back into a sheep again. Such a willing bitch.
Nice to watch.
Yes. You're only saying that because you're Welsh.
No, but she's a classy.
No. Yes, she is.
A biddable, really, and
just gives that ah.
And she knows exactly.
He takes that away, but she knows it's a short one. Don't go too big. Just tucking that naughty little red collared one in. Just making sure that one doesn't dart in front of the podium. Good turn. On the Scare Electrics track. You'll have watched so many people do it before. He's not blasé at all, Kevin. He studies every other person's runs. Sees how the sheep react. Most of his dogs are on that too short and thou, as we call it. 2 short whistles to the left and a deep howl to the right.
Nice pace, sir.
Beautiful. Look at the trotting on behind there.
He makes sure he's gone through the gates. He's seen perhaps 1 or 2
Near misses.
near misses up. Brings him back.
I mean, we've got a very good view because the camera zoomed in, but it might not look as bad, as wide to the judges with the naked eye. We're just
Yeah, you can see
nitpicking.
the camera is really panning back, really, so you see the
Yes.
distance actually away from him. Most probably it looks like a tight turn. And when we look out to our commentary position here, everybody's on that fence line watching.
They are. You could hear a pin drop. Just gauging it, seeing where he is, seeing if the sheep are feeling the dog across there, if he has to make a quick whistle to turn in. Key's got them on the end of her nose.
She's got a nice pace, really, but you know, he hardly stops, really. He gives a stop, but she's back on line. Big whistle.
Look at that turn of speed.
And again, we just spoke earlier, really, it's the tone of that whistle was raised. That bitch knew.
He asked me for a big left, quick one, and I did it for him. I mean, Key will go down in history for what she's won.
Well, he's got 3 elements to go. And as we seen earlier, really, with Duncan Robertson, it's not really... These 3 elements have been fairly easy, but that last pen wasn't easy, so he'll
Have watched that.
watch that.
This is when he comes into his own. If he's not quite sure, he just picks his cap off and resets it on his head.
And reassesses the situation.
Yes. Just keeps it so calm. Key like a coiled spring. Does Key mean anything in Welsh? Because I've not heard of many dogs called Key.
Key is a Welsh for dog.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
And she's a bitch.
yeah. You know, so, so Preseli, the prefix, and so like key in English would mean it's not the key really what you start your car with. It's key for us in Welsh is dog. So
Dog.
that's,
So.
yeah,
So she's a Key dog.
key dog. Yeah, and we all would agree with that.
I thought he was going to risk it, but
No, he knew better if not to.
Kevin will know these Welsh sheep. He knows not to run about and upset them.
But he's just there working slowly.
Yeah, he's unpicked the puzzle, isn't he? He's here. It's going to come now.
Yep.
Just asked her in.
Yeah, and just looked so easy when he came.
I mean, he had his crook hooked over his wrist. And it was just like offering his handbag, and then she came. Oh, he's a magician.
No, he is a superb handler, and I've been to competitions really, Mike, when nobody can do anything, and in the middle of the ring, he's next to go. He'll have a 2 or 3 pointer. The next competitor after, and we're back to the same position as previously. So what is it?
Yes. Well, I think it's about time he emigrated, but
No, we'll keep him in Wales.
the one thing about Kevin, though, he's won all these things, but he never. He's not big-headed.
No, he's well, as the family, really, the Evans family, you know, supported by his mother and father. They're here.
Yeah, he just.
It's a team, you know.
And you got two lovely lads as well. I don't know if they'll take up the sport. Hopefully not.
Well, there was a few pictures with them the other day on Facebook from the South Wales Association. One was painting the gates. The other had key, a little stick. So I think there could be future sheepdog handlers in the making. But again, the pen made it look so easy.
Yes, I mean, if he takes a good single here, he's going to be knocking somebody out further down the line on the points. That's nice. Look, that's the way you bring them back into a ring.
This was what you mentioned earlier, really, isn't it? It's
yes, workmanlike and professional. Any young handlers out there, you want to watch people like this, emulate them.
Well, you said young handlers. I think all handlers.
Yes. But some of us older ones...
we take it for granted sometimes,
yes.
and we can't realise where we go wrong sometimes. You should watch professional people, or like these 4 national champions coming up.
Yes, there's some good dogs and some good men. Kevin's not repositioned the hat, so he's quite happy with how things are going.
You're just waiting at last.
He's got one at either end. I think he's going to take it on the nose just to prove he can do it.
Two now together.
I think he'll have plenty of time because he's not...
But I did a stint of timekeeping earlier.
Well done, Kevin. I think the only way you're going to stop this man's with a shotgun.
Well, hope not, really, but it's, again...
A masterclass. A real masterclass. Well done, Kevin.
Yeah.